If you want to wow your friends and acquaintances at the next party you go to, here are 15 incredible facts you need to know about geography of the United States. And let's start with the state that's both the easternmost and westernmost state in the US. We're talking about Alaska. This fascinating geographic quirk comes from the fact that the Aleutian Islands, a very long chain of volcanic islands extending from Alaska to the Pacific Ocean, crosses the 180th meridian, the imaginary line that separates the western and eastern hemispheres. Because some of the islands lie west of this line, Alaska is both in the western and eastern hemispheres, making it technically the easternmost US state. This is an odd distinction, as we typically associate the easternmost points of the US with places like Maine, but geographically, Alaska holds the title for both. Since we're already talking about the eastern seaboard, which state do you think is closest to Africa? It might seem surprising, but Maine is geographically closer to Africa than Florida. Specifically, the distance from Quoddy Head, Maine, the easternmost point of the United States, to El Beduza, Morocco, is roughly 3,154 miles. In contrast, the distance from Miami, Florida, to the same point in Morocco is about 4,025 miles, making Maine closer by about 800 miles. This surprising fact is due to the Earth and the continents. While Florida sits much further south and is closer to the equator, which runs through the heart of Africa, Maine's location is much farther east, and Africa extends much farther north than many people realize. This geographic quirk highlights the often unexpected results of global ups. Tell the full story due to Earth's spherical shape. Certainly, population is strikingly uneven. If we were to draw Chicago, DC, areas that have been densely populated in the colonial era. In the West, despite containing large cities like Los Angeles and San Francisco, is more sparsely due to vast stretches of desert and wilderness. The West's harsh and landscapes, such as the mountains and deserts of the Southwest, have historically made large-scale settlement difficult. Even today, much of the land west of San Antonio consists of national parks, forests, and protected areas, contributing to the population imbalance. And one of the best examples of these sparsely populated western states is Wyoming. Wyoming is, of course, known for its vast open spaces and rugged landscapes, but perhaps most notably, it's known for its extremely low population. In fact, Wyoming's population is so low that it actually has more cattle than people. With a population of just over 580,000, it ranks as the least populous state in the US. Meanwhile, the state's agricultural industry is dominated by cattle ranching, with roughly twice as many cows as people. Cattle grazing plays a significant role in the state's economy, with beef being one of Wyoming's key exports. This reflects the broader trend in many western states, where large stretches of land are devoted to ranching and population densities remain very low. Stretching approximately 5,500 feet its length, the US-Canada border is known for being relatively peaceful and unfortified, in stark contrast to many other international boundaries. Both countries maintain a healthy relationship, and their shared border facilitates extensive trade and cultural exchange. Additionally, the two countries have various agreements to manage their border, including the Great Lakes-St. Lawrence River Basin Sustainable Water Resources Agreement, as well as various partnerships for national parks that straddle the boundary.
Tentu kita Jessica yang jualan ojek di bawah gedung kita. Bagaimana mungkin Pak antara kita yang terhormat dari